Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This is the third piece in my mail call for the BLOWTORCH Speedia 500 collection, also known as what I call the VS 500. This thing is awesome in box, and that's a very IDW head. I love the way that wraps around the corner of the box. The box itself is the old G1 stuff, especially if they had the steps coming across the top here. There's the back of the box, and pause and scan here if you're looking in store. I hope this helps those that are hunting. And finishing off this box art, there's the piece that I will cut out and keep of each of these because I just think that looks really, really awesome. Thanks again to all those who have subscribed to my channel and joined the journey. Please like, share, subscribe, all the things to help it continue to grow. And if you're in a position to help my channel, please consider donating to my Patreon in the link below. Thanks again for watching. So what all comes in the box this time around? You got the instructions right here. We've got what essentially looks like the same, but a heavy retool of the 86 Studio Series Blurr here on slate. It looks very, very 86 Studio Series. In about 15 steps, it gets him there to his robot mode. And on the turntable there, we have Blurr sitting inside his cardboard origami prison, and on the bottom again is these tissue that I just really hope this is a better solution in the future. Let me get them free and we'll take a closer look at this stuff. I want to get it undone. The new Heart of Cybertron, not It's So Prime. And here is the new blue blurring speedster on the turntable. Before we go look at a closer look at him, we'll look at his accessories, which this time he has the same blowtorch and gun from the 86, but cast in that pretty new light blue. Just looks amazing. And we're set this aside, and we're going to take a quick look here at the new tooling there on the front. This piece has been retooled, those have been retooled, and hopefully we'll do better once we get it out here and transform it. We'll see how it does in robot mode, but there's that side right there. Let's keep going around the block here and look at the starboard. I like the two tones of blue there. Looks really, really, really good underneath the light, and in the camera it looks a little bit different, but this is like a darker color, and definitely I like that light blue and some of that off-white there. Kind of looks really awesome. There again is the, just want to take a look at this rear thruster detail there and let you see all that. And coming up, there he is from the side. He's got some faux wheels in the front molded in now, and you can see it's pretty much the same exact bottom as his other renditions. And speaking of renditions, let's get them out here on the turntable right now. A particular note before we get the others out here on the turntable, it looks to be that he has the same kind of configuration to store the weapons, which I think looks absolutely silly. That's on camera, but there is that. Here is all three renditions of Blurr in vehicle mode. So how did we get here? Well, it all started with this guy right here. And this is even like a different shade of blue than what you see there. And it's neat how they just did this so that you, oh, I didn't use the same plastics, so it's not there. So then this is first 86 version Studio Series. Then we have a retool and a heavy head retool, as you'll see in robot mode, and some extra paint details to give us the shattered glass Blurr. Very devious, very diabolical. Love the comic. And then now we've got the BLOWTORCH Speedia series, the VS 500. We have the new rendition, and this looks glorious. I mean, hopefully when we get it in robot mode, it will look just as glorious. So let's get that in robot mode in 3, 2, 1, and I almost forgot the more importantly, the round table shot of the current team members I've got on hand here. There's Cosmos and Burnout and Road Rocket and Clamp Down and Override, and Blurr is number 6 in my mix. Just leaves two more, Road Rocket and Road Holler and Scourge. I don't know how we're going to get them on there, but we'll figure that out and cross that bridge when we get there. One more shot here, one more spin around, and then we will get on into robot mode. Just wanted to show these guys off again, just all the different angles. Cosmos probably won't participate in the race since he is at UFO, but the rest of them should be in there. Maybe we'll see how that goes. There that is. And now we're going to go to robot mode. 3, 2, 1, and there is Blurr on the turntable, ready to rock and roll. And we'll just do a quick 180 or 360, and there's your starboard side. See how that works out. Tolerances seem to be really good during the transformation, and this guy is a heavy retool because, well, you'll see here in a minute when we get the robots out here. I want to add these bad boys on right here in a second. So with that being a heavy retool, you still have the same ugly clutter underneath the bottom there. He's got the ankle rockers in place. I just really do love the way that the paint and stuff comes together on the back. I love the new piece there on the back. The arms could just clamp in a little bit better, and better yet, I don't like that little joint there at the wrist where you have a wrist swivel, but it's only for transformation. That just really irks me that they didn't fix that. I was really hoping that. But the head, that head is absolutely beautiful there. Just looks amazing, and the tempo of the Autobot symbol inside of there, and the color palette used for this IDW rendition for the Speedia 500 series is spot on. Let's get the other mold mates up here on the turntable and take a look at all three together. And here is all three on the turntable and what have you, and I gotta say they just all look fast in their own right. Wish the things that plagued this one didn't carry over to the next ones, but I have to really say that this pirate guy right here just remains my favorite, and this is a very close second with this retool and redo of the original 86 Blurr mold. With that said, let's get the team out here together and see how they look on the table. And here is Blurr with his Velocitron brethren. You got Cosmos, my first review. You have my second review in Clamp Down. Third review, Override. Fourth review, Road Rocket. Looking really good with that configuration. I can't decide which one I like better with that becoming my fast favorite. There's Burnout. And my sixth review, the IDW version of Blurr, all redone up and looking stellar. Let's get these guys into one final configuration and some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Some final thoughts on this Blurr here. It just really impresses me of the Blurrs. He's a close second to the pirate one still from Shattered Glass. I can't believe like 6 of these are here in front of me today. These two were really hard to get a hold of. Had it look for 2 weeks to get those on the turntable. And then I got lucky the following day and went and found good old Override there. And the other 3 that you see coming around the side here came to me via the mail. So the deluxes, the Voyager, well, I got one more Voyager Road Hauler and then a leader class inside a Scourge that fill in the back spaces back there in the back. I think this team is coming along, filling in really, really great, and I'm so happy to have them in front of me. Thanks again for watching my channel, taking some of your valuable time, spending it with me, show you these awesome figures. This is really, really some kind of fun for a hobby, and hopefully I can get the man cave caught back up and cleaned up, and I will be doing more of these Velocitron series as I find either Roller Hauler or they send Roller Hauler and Scourge to me, but there's 6 of them of the 8. Thanks again for watching. You guys have an excellent, safe day out there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're in a position to help the channel continue to grow, please consider donating to the Patreon, as this is not a cheap endeavor. So with all that said and done, have a great rest of your weekend. It's Saturday night. Thanks again for watching my channel.